Hi, Anita Valala. So yes,
Hello.
we are at the end of our program, and it's a very good journey actually. Indeed, I really miss you a lot because you are such a consistent client where you will listen to me, but you take some time actually to incorporate things. But at one point, once you have incorporated, you're very much excited to get the next task actually. Like, what can I do the next? So this was going on throughout the program, and which helped me a lot to mold you, because each and every point whatever we have discussed, you are like into it actually. You tried basically. That's what made into a very good results we got it at the end actually. So let me ask certain questions throughout the like how the program went, so we can, it will be much better for the other upcoming clients to understand and how to help it out. So, how was your experience working with the team?
Well, I don't know where to begin with because I remember my first call saying, is this even possible? Can things work out? Because I was not on the heavier side and suddenly this entire change happened. So I was not sure because I never felt that there was anything wrong with my eating habits. So I did not know where I was going wrong. And when I started talking to you and Roshni, and that's when how you educated me in the right way of eating. You educated me in understanding what am I supposed to do, what are the alternatives, and working as per my schedules, which are, I know I was not disciplined about that at all. But how you made helped me was, I mean, it was a mindset shift, which you
Exactly.
can fall back on eating habits, but when your mindset, when the attitude changes towards food, I think then that's when you stick around and you are much more disciplined and committed towards eating healthy. And I always like the way you used to say that, food is medicine. So how you work with food and how you can bring in that healthy habits. So I'm so grateful that this has happened in my life. I'm so grateful that you came in at the right time, both of you.
Great. And initially, I do remember after once you entered the program, you were diagnosed with osteoarthritis,
Yeah.
and you were like, to the hell, you were very much afraid of what's happening. Oh my God, how am I going to proceed further? Is this going to get reversed, or my pain is going to subside? How this food is going to help me in this? So all these questions we're asking, even though at that point of time you're not able to digest that I'm having this, and how am I going to go forward with all these changes. But now all the pain, definitely physio help is really it was there was an another level of because the diet wise as well as the physio as a combination helped you a lot. But when you start working on towards your health, when that extra amount of fat was losing, automatically the strain in your knee was reduced, and in that way it helped you to concentrate more on the exercises which were prescribed by physio. And now you're like pain free, leading a pain free life. And actually, I'm super happy because I know how much stressful it will be, like even for 2 or 3 steps forward, moving forward. And yeah, I'm super happy. And all the hormonal changes, whatever happening, were like now on track. There is no any kind of discomforts happening, right?
No, so you helped me with every aspect that way, right? I mean, it was understanding food, understanding how food can help you in different ways, the different kinds of food which probably are not working for me. Then, introducing workouts to me, and then the ones I remember I could that really hit me hard. The vinyasa flow that you had shared, and I wasn't able to bend, and I was like, "Oh, is this my body now? Is this how it's going to be?" And then you said, "No, it's okay. Start physio first. Speak to a physiotherapist." So you actually helped me piece out a lot of disconnected dots for me, be the letting me know that I should go for a physiotherapist, which my doctor otherwise said that it's not needed, it depends upon you whether you it's optional, but you encouraged and said that no, it's necessary. Then introducing me to a good yoga teacher, so some kind of exercise and movement happens there because I was not really keen about going to a gym and working out that way. So figuring out that for me, so it was not only just food or workout, but it was the whole emotional support that you gave me through and through those 3 months, which was really necessary. I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own, or I probably would have picked something and probably, waited for some time and just left it without any motivation. But you held me with food, with workout, with emotional support, and saying it's okay. It didn't happen now it can happen. So thank you for that.
Most welcome. You listen to our words. It's like that's changed that mindset. You have given that space for us to enter into your mind and make it happen. So thankful for you actually. Okay. How did your view on diet change during the program?
As I said, I lived in a bubble saying I'm eating all healthy because my eating out wasn't much. I mean, I was not on processed foods or anything that was in the very typical language of being unhealthy. I did not have those kind of habits. But the way you taught me how to look at a plate, as simple as that, that this is the quantity that you need to have the raw vegetables, and you eat that first. And things, the small small things that you help, it was, if you look at it very objectively, it was not a big change. It was those small small changes that you asked me to do, and that made me understand food better. Okay, this is how you start, this is how much you need to eat this, and then you leave for the rest, whatever. And I mean, I think I had too much food. You gave me too much food. I was never starving. So what changed was how to eat and when to eat. So, and colors.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are the things.
ultimately variety, diversity. Cool.
Yeah, so it is like, you don't crave for anything. You are just so happy. And yeah, my mood became good after that. I remember, feeling very happy and ready to eat. Otherwise, I would look at food saying, "Oh God, I have to eat." It was that kind of a relation. But then, yeah, so it was beautiful.
You were kind of pushing yourself, punishing yourself at times.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then you eat and then you feel bad. Oh shit, I ate, and
That
it was
guilty.
a circle. Yeah, but
Yeah.
with this, it did not happen like that, and I was full.
Cool.
So that was nice.
Awesome. And what was the biggest lifestyle change you made during the program that you will be carrying it for yourself forever?
Biggest lifestyle change for me was not having tea or coffee first thing I woke up. I know it was tough. It was it was a challenge not to have that first thing, because that is the first thing that I would all for so many years, right?
Hmm.
Uh, that, and then the craving of having tea again, or a coffee again, because work wise it's like water, a cup is always next to you. Of course, no, again, see, I never had tea coffee with water, sorry, milk or sugar. I did not have that. So in my head it's fine, it's healthy. But then you making me realize that, okay, not so many, and maybe you can have it at this time and that would help. So that was a big change for me, and it was more of emotion, old habits kind of a thing. So that was a big change, not having
Awesome.
it first thing in the morning.
Great. And now you're easily are going like be without that now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, my coffee is only one, black coffee is only 1 cup a day, and tea is probably, two maximum, but that's it. So,
Okay.
and even the second cup, when I want to have tea, I remember you saying, have a chamomile tea, or, something which is,
Herbal teas.
yeah, which is better. So, yeah, so that's how the transition has happened. So I don't crave for it anymore.
Cool. And the biggest success in transformations comes from having a constant motivation and support. Do you feel that the team played an important role for the same?
Big one. That is a big, big, big one. Um, Motivation was, how I saw it was, uh, if I took 10 steps, you took probably 1,000 for me. I mean, I know it may sound like an exaggeration, but that's how it was. And that made me go further, because you never, so even though I had a mindset block, or probably I had a mind block somewhere, you would work around it. You would never try to make me feel uncomfortable, so saying no, put me in an uncomfortable situation where, like, I'm used to a certain thing, and then now you're suddenly saying no, you can't. But you worked around it. So those small small things, those gestures, that kindness that you had, it motivated me also to step up. your follow-ups, your concern. It was not forced upon. It was very organic in many ways, and you genuinely cared. So when you have someone like that, you also want to then give your best.
Thank you so much for recognizing these things, because it's not always intentional, everything. It's my kind of a way to handle each and every client, but everyone won't recognize this. That's what I was 100 times I'm repeating actually. But recognition gives immense pleasure and happiness, and some what to say, a job satisfaction. More than what can I say, the
You
job
never looked at
satisfaction.
it as a job, you looked at it as, okay, this is, you looked at it with enthusiasm and that, proactiveness, saying that, no, I want to make a difference. That's how your attitude, I mean, that's how I saw it.
Yeah.
And it really helped me work with it then.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for recognizing and openly mentioning it out, actually. Everyone definitely genuinely feel this. I'm damn sure about it. But no one, no, not no one, but they won't genuinely know to deliver that. So that makes a difference, right? So yeah, thank you so much. And what about, would you recommend this program to your family and friends?
100% and up more. In fact, I wanted my sister also to, take this up, because it's easy to say that there's a lifestyle change, but they, or probably they know what lifestyle changes are, or they know their food. I don't think so. They know the food the way you educate. So it's important that they go through that program to understand food is not what we understand food is. So it is important that they go through this program. So yeah, I've told my parents and my sister about it, and I'll definitely recommend you guys to
So
anyone who
grateful.
wants to make that change.
Because since you are there into it and you know how things go around, it's not just the way they see,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
it's not posed upon.
yeah.
Cool. That's we are really, really grateful to have such a uh, open mindedness, actually, because you should deliver it in the sense anyone can join anywhere, but
Yeah.
when they are genuinely openly tells what's going on, how it takes care, because that's the process. Everyone can give the diet chart, everyone can, every nutritionist can give these things like based on their thing, but how to make the client implement into their lifestyle, so that plays a huge role. Just by knowing, getting the sheet or printout is not important, implementing is important, and that support is important. And you it was very smooth for you, I guess. Yeah, definitely not guessing, it was smooth enough, because we took it in that way, start from right from the start and end. I'm super happy that you utilize that to the max, the support whatever we have given you, genuinely took that into like, okay, someone is there to support and ask what's happening around. Definitely, for instance, even sometimes and I'm not doing it, I'm not feeling like doing it, let me do it for because of them.
And yeah, you allowed me to be very honest about it also, right? The times
Yes.
when I did not feel, or probably I was not up to it. You did not intimidate me and say, why I have not done it. You were like, okay, it's okay. Now start again. Something like that. And also the other thing that I really liked and I really appreciate, and I want people to know that, Roshni is such a popular figure, right? I mean, she is someone who's so busy and she has so many commitments. But what is commendable is, no matter who the client is, she's always there.
Yes,
She does not um just handle the top ones, or probably, which, you do see those things, right?
I
But
understand.
she's equally involved and she knows what is happening. She gets on the call with the person. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm so happy.
Yes, yeah. What you mentioned about Roshni is absolutely right. It's not about the A client or B client. No, it's like everyone are the same for her, and she genuinely cares, and she pushes me when I'm stuck with like when so Anita is in this situation. When something is not checking me, definitely I'll be asking her. We'll be sharing things, and she definitely she's the one who is molding me, guiding me through handle this.
Yeah.
Definitely, because without her support, there are under types of clients, right? So each one is different types, and definitely to handle such situations, because everyone will have different situations. To handle each and everyone is like really, really a big support and guidance is needed, and Roshni is always there to do it. That made me more easy and comfortable to mingle.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Anita, for your heartfelt testimony. This definitely will impact others, because it's not about impacting; it's about genuinely telling. Because we are not. That is what people makes comfortable, actually. So yeah, thank you so much.